Hey, well, I'm always excited when I get a chance to try something new and get a chance to play around in the kitchen and, um, you know, put a spin on some old favorites and new things that I can add to our menu. So I've been to the store already today and just picked up a few things. We recently did the Charleston Mac Off and they asked me to make a dessert mac and cheese. And my dessert mac and cheese was really just some apple spice macaroni that I made and added it to an egg roll wrapper and I deep fried it. And so now we just I'm obsessed with adding things to egg rolls and deep frying it. So we're gonna do a Philly cheesesteak egg roll and we're gonna deep fry it. See what we come up, so stay tuned. All right, so I've already chopped up my vegetables. I've got some mushrooms, some red onions, green bell peppers, and some red bell peppers. I've got some shredded cheese, my egg roll wrapper that I'm gonna use, and I am gonna, since I'm testing this out, we're gonna just go cheap and we're using the sirloin Philly steak that we're going to saute in a pan with some seasoning, some spices, and the vegetables. Okay, so I have my oil that's nice and hot, and I'm just gonna add in my onions. I'm gonna saute my mushrooms, my peppers. So as my vegetables are cooking down some, I added a little bit of sea salt, just a pinch. And then I'm gonna pull this off, set this aside, and then I'm gonna saute my beef. So this is what the sirloin steaks look like when you pull them out the package. And I'm just going to season the meat with a little bit of roasted garlic powder, seasoning salt, and a pinch or a couple pinches of paprika. And that's what's gonna go in my meat. And they cook about 2 minutes. Flip it. All right, so as my meat is cooking down and it's shredded apart, I'm gonna keep cooking it all the way through till we see no more pink. I want this meat well done. And I'm gonna add in the peppers and everything that we did earlier. And I'm gonna let that cook all the way through. And then I'm gonna drain the fat off, because it's going inside the egg roll wrapper. We're gonna add cheese, and then I'm gonna deep fry it, so I don't want it greasy. Alright, so see, that's what it looks like as it's cooking down. I'm gonna keep cooking it down until it has no pink. I'm gonna make sure our meat is cooked all the way through. the grease out. All right, so this is about 14 ounces of beef, and I'm gonna add 2 ounces of cream cheese to it. I love cream cheese. I don't think anybody who doesn't love cream cheese. Cream cheese is so amazing. I love it, love it, love it. But I've strained everything off so it's not greasy, and then I have added it back to that same skillet pan. And then I'm just gonna mix this cream cheese in with it. And just a little cream cheese, not a lot, just enough to give it some extra flavor. And I'm gonna keep mixing this down in there. All right, so that cream cheese has been mixed and folded into my meat and vegetables. And now I'm gonna add in a cup of shredded cheese. And we're just gonna fold that cheese into this mixture, and I'm not even gonna let it cook all the way down because it's gonna melt once it hits the deep fry. All right, look how amazing this looks. Look at that. It's nice and cheesy. All right, so we're gonna take it off the fire, put it in the back in the bowl, and we're gonna let it chill for a second so that I can actually work with it. All right, so see, and we're gonna mix. Boop, boop. All right, so we are ready now to add this to our egg rolls. Yay! And I'm doing about 2 spoonsful. And if you wanted to get extra fancy, you could chop up some jalapeno peppers and whatever else your heart desires and put that in there before you fold it. So I just top mine off with a little bit more cheese before I fold it. And I'm gonna fold once inside, then I'm gonna bring another triangle to the, fold that over, and then the other triangle over. Then I'm gonna take some water and wet the top of my triangle, and then I am going to roll. Boom, perfect. I'm gonna do a few of these. And then I'm actually gonna let it sit in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes and chill before I put them in the fryer. hot, so I'm gonna drop my egg rolls in it. And since I'm not doing it inside a deep fryer, when I put them in my pot, I just spin it just enough so that it doesn't go to the bottom of the pan and stick. And they only need like a minute or two. You're gonna pull them out right when they get nice and golden. And what I love about this recipe is this is something you can prep ahead of time. Prep them, put them in the freezer, pull them out when you have guests. These are great football foods. Get ready. I know you're probably already starting to plan your Super Bowl menu, or maybe that's just me. I'm already thinking about what we're going to fix. And I'm just using some vegetable oil. And everything inside the egg roll is already cooked. So we're really just frying it so that the cheese melts and we get that nice gooey center. And that our egg rolls are nice and brown, nice and crispy. And I'm putting them on a tray so that the grease drains out. Done. And I just got some sour cream to dip them in. I sliced one open so you can see what they look like. Gorgeous. Voila, ready to be served. That's good. I'm pretty sure this is not what I should be eating when I'm trying to lose weight. But that's good. I'm a double dip in the sour cream. Awesome. Hot. Wow. Okay. Alright, well thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen today as I test out a recipe. My little munchkin is home, so now it's back to mommy duties.